Yo, what's up everybody? I'm out here, Silver Springs, right outside Ocala, Florida, back home to some good old boys that I know, getting last re-geared, and we're gonna go in here and check them out, see what they're doing. Y'all stick with me, we're gonna go on this thing together. Now, I know y'all seen tons of videos on re-gearing and, you know, on Jeeps, everything from TJs, YJs, JKs, JTs, all of them. And it's been beat to death. But guess what? We're gonna do another one. Now, obviously, these guys doing magic up in here, so I'm not gonna show you every single thing of what they do, because just like a regular magician never reveals his secrets. But I'm gonna still give you a glimpse on what we're doing. So let's walk over here and check them out, see what's going on. And if you look behind me, you notice I'm walking backwards now, so if I fall, nobody say nothing. But these guys got these custom Jeeps out here. They're doing all kind of work on these Jeeps. They're taking care of business, and I'm still walking backwards. Oh, look at this. And you can see Laz up on the left. They already got the axles taken out. They already got stuff going. They already got the wheels off. They're already getting involved with this thing. I'm gonna go see if I can find Mike, the guy that runs this place. Get him to say hello to a couple of the guys. Give me a second. Nice looking JK back there. Well, hey, you might not know what it is now. There's one of the guys back there. There's Dave. Dave is this, let me see, custom fabricator, builder, machinist, welder, break it, fix it, hack them up. Yeah, pretty much all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm getting at. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a guy that runs this place around here somewhere.
You don't want to talk to that guy.
There he is. That's the guy that runs this place. The guy that tricked me into coming up here. He took my money, he took my Jeep. I ain't got nothing left, y'all.
Just parts and pieces hanging on the shelf.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I come back here tomorrow and my wheels will be on Marketplace.
No, I already got them sold.
See? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, right there. This is why you gotta watch out for these country folks, man. We can't be trusted. I don't know what to tell you. But so we're gonna get back to y'all in a little bit, let y'all see the progress, how everything's going on. So stay with me, stay tuned, see y'all in a little bit. So we're in the back here with Mike, and you got these parts laid out on the table. I told y'all, I ain't no transmission guy, I ain't no gear guy, but they are. So I'm gonna let them tell y'all what the hell y'all looking at, because I sure as hell don't know.
We got the front end torque part on the new JT. We got a two-piece axle. We basically have to pull everything apart in the front to be able to get the axle shafts out to get ready to pull the carrier. Now we're going to check everything as far as our parts, make sure our suppliers did us right and got us the right pieces in. Over here on the table, we've got our master install kit with our new bolts, shims, all new bearings and seals, new bolt, new crush sleeve, all from Spicer, and Yukon ring and pinion. Nice thing about the Spicer setup, does come with a new tube of silicone. So we're getting ready to pull this chunk out now and pull the bearings off of it, press on the new bearings, put the new ring pinion in, bing bang boom, by the time you see it, it'll be done. Making it happen.
I don't know whether I could explain it to you. Nah, I probably couldn't. That's why I'm sitting up in the shop with the experts. So that's what's going in there. I'm gonna let these guys get back to work, get some progress done, and we'll check back in with them in a few to see what they got going on. Y'all hear that? They're working. What's going on back there? That's what you do in here. So these guys got this thing out, and I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like with all of the gears, everything taken out of it. So hold on, I got you. Look at that, trail ready. You don't need none of that stuff, do you? So you can see where they took everything out, busted up on my stabilizer. Doesn't matter, you don't need it anyway. All the gears taken out, the pinions taken out, nothing in there. One of my axles is over there on the floor. Diff cover. Back view. And there's the difference. There's your 373 over here, and there's your 488 right there. That's gonna be the difference.
So, interesting thing with your bearings is you're not going to get any about. You got shims back there that you can't damage usually. So you put a race on. Find you usually you have a gap in carriers underneath where you can get the button base bearing to the inner race, because this is just a cage that holds the rollers. So usually on JKs there's enough to get back there behind that. This casting so big as like an ARB. So what you do when you put this cast on, you have a upper lip that those rollers ride against. So what this cage does is you pulls this in the cage, it keeps those rollers from coming out and going past that upper lip. So you're actually using the upper lip to remove everything.
Okay.
Hold that, and you're gonna squeeze that trigger.
Oh. Oh. What? So hold the black,
Yep, hold that black thing as tight as you can and squeeze the trigger.
First time in my life, ever. First time I've ever done that. All right, so while he's working on that, I'll explain to y'all what he's doing. So he put that bottom bearing on, and I don't know whether you can see it from here. While he's doing that, I'll point it out. There is a little small metal puck sitting in that bottom bearing. And what he put it in there for is because if he tries to press the top bearing on with that sitting flat, you mess up that bearing. So by him putting that in that bottom of that bearing, it allows the bearing to still spin freely. That way he can press the top one in, won't have any problems, and you keep it moving. Because if you don't, and he presses that top one in without putting that little small puck in the bottom, I get 10 feet out this fence and I'm having to get towed back in there. And there's that little puck I was talking about. Pretty much just fits in there, and what it does is allows that bearing to still spin freely. Otherwise, the bearing will sit flat on this, and the problem being is it can't move. Press that on, then you got a problem. Too easy. So I got a little tip for y'all, for all y'all that's taking boats off. You got a problem with taking these boats off, whether it's these torque boats or whatever on your rig. I got one of the mechanics here. He's got a tip for you. Figured I'd show it to you, so check it out.
Pack, 8 turn at a time. I started to loosen it up. Turned it.
Look at that. You can even tell that it turned because you can see where it moved from. This is the tool, y'all. And
this is I believe this is a blue point. Yeah, this is a blue point. This is all 40, 50 years
so
old.
when you hit that with the hammer, it turns every 1/8 of an inch. And it's the vibration and
It's
that
impact. It's just like if you got something loose, like when we took the yoke off, we're hitting it to get the vibration to break it loose. It's the same thing. Your regular impact does that on a smaller scale, but your impact pulses that you have through an impact aren't as strong as what you get through a big hammer swing from like a 16-ounce hammer or 20-ounce hammer. So you're putting all that force from that hammer in this versus, not a whole lot more than the impact.
Huh.
This is great for Torx bolts, for your light brackets, stuff like that. And this one's actually reversible. You can tighten with it or loosen with it. But Harbor Freight, Amazon, they're just manual impacts.
Okay. That's your tip for the day. So he's about to let yours truly put his bearing in. This cannot go well. So
He's gonna mash that pedal.
and crash up my finger. All right. Make sure the bearing doesn't go anywhere.
Yep, hold the, you're gonna hold right there on the sleeve, yep.
Okay. And make sure we don't go over 10 pounds.
10 ton.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, watch that top
Move your hand
hand.
down.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I was looking down here.
And make sure the cage still turns and hit the pedal.
Is it, does it go down fast?
No,
No.
it's stupid slow.
Tyson, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can.
A little bit more. There you go. All right, then you're gonna grab this valve right there on the side. Yep. And just,
Release the pressure?
yep.
Like a regular compressor. All right, where's the next one? Now, in case y'all don't know, what he did was he put these in the freezer. And from what I learned, it's a trick of the trade that put them in the freezer, then you take them out, put them on, they're going a whole lot easier.
For every 1 inch of diameter, you can freeze out about 2/1000 of diameter. So you just helps that slit fit when you do it and stuff everything.
Okay, see?
4/1000 in backlash.
Okay. What is the backlash supposed to be?
Your backlash is just kind of the mesh of the gears.
Okay.
If you get them too tight, they're actually bound up. Like earlier, before we got the adjustment right, it wouldn't move. So they're literally, they're locked solid. So overheat, wear, all that. If it's too much, you'll get a lot of growling, noise, it'll start chipping teeth and off. So that's their spec. It is between 3 and 6/1000 on the JTs.
Okay, and where is this one right now?
And it's at 4/1000.
Okay. So you still got to adjust it.
Nope. Right
Oh,
there.
it's right.
Within spec. It's between 3 and 6.
Oh, 3 and
Right.
6. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My fault. Okay.
And now that it's all in there, all fucking nice like that, now you're gonna take it out.
Almost there. There it is, y'all. They got the axle all back together. Well, not all together. Got to put the shafts back in, but
The gears are in. We're working on the fat now. Does everybody know what a fat is? Did you know you had a fat on your Jeep?
I know I got a fad on the Jeep.
Front axle disconnect.
But some of these folks looking might not know what a fad is.
Yeah, fat is front axle disconnect. It disconnects here at the axle. They did it for gas mileage. That way there, all year you don't have all that rolling smash going all the way back to your transfer case that makes more wear and tear. So it disconnects there, so it'll save you on gasoline.
For all y'all that,
Find this good plate.
for all y'all out there that don't know what that is, Mike just explained it to you. So don't leave no comments. Don't leave no comments in the bottom of the section asking me what a fad is, because now you know.
Huh?
No, I'm just joking with y'all out there. If you need to know what some of these components are, just leave a comment down in the section. I'm either gonna answer it myself or I'm gonna send y'all to Mike and let Mike answer it for you. These guys are the experts. Right there where you're taking the balls out?
Yep. You want to hit, see where that groove is? Put it right there on that race, right there. If you go on the casing, you're gonna crack your whole housing.
Go right here.
Yeah, see where that little slit is, where my finger's sitting in?
Yeah.
Right there.
Right here or come on top of the...
Right there.
Right there.
Yep. Try to hit it up here.
Try to get it out, come out even. All right, so check it out. The Jeep is done. Gears are in. The only unfortunate thing is I got to baby this thing for 500 miles. That kind of sucks, especially since we just came off these trails, but it is what it is. You do what you got to do, right? But I just want to show y'all some of these folks that hooked me up, took care of this. Mike, Dave, Will was here, and
Maddie girl.
And
Stephanie.
see, that's who we got.
Yeah, but why do you have to baby? You don't have to baby. You just can't go wheeling. But now, tell me about your wheeling trip that you just went on with our friends here at Outlaw Offroad. Talk about what you just did, where you went, how you, talk about that.
We went on this wheeling trip.
Yeah, you rode on a V8 YJ,
Yes.
and I'm surprised that you don't need,
Yes.
like yeah.
The YJ gets 2 thumbs up from this side of the camera. I gotta give you that. It was an awesome ride. So I take nothing back. These guys, hey, they took care of me. Laz is good. The shop is good. These guys are cool. Like I said, one of these guys, like we go back 30 years. You can have fun when you come up here. They're gonna make sure you leave right. They're gonna take care of your rig. And if you got anything that you need to do, you want to get the rig taken care of, your gears changed out, suspension, they do custom fabrication, you name it, they do it. You come up here to Outlaw Offroad, off of 40, on the other side of Silver Springs, Ocala, and they will hook you up, they will take care of you. Just give them a call. And I'll post a link down in the bottom. I'll post a phone number down in the bottom where you can check them out, where you can get in touch with them. And if you like the channel, click like and subscribe, and keep it coming.
It sounded like it was whistling up.
Oh, there, ain't it?
Probably up there.
Do it again. All right, turn off a second. Oh, there's the loose one. You just can pull it up. Get a screwdriver. Well, or give me a ½ inch. I just loosen the bolt. Yeah, when I first we set the timing out here, because they said like 46 degrees top forward minus, but it was set by ear. I set it to about 33 degrees, and it still got just as much response as it had as my punch. But at that point, it was already warmed up, the belt was warmed up, and it wasn't squeaked.
This thing is almost YouTube famous now. It's been on a few different.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But
y'all check out Wicked CJ on Instagram.
That's this one?
yeah, that's hard.
Wicked CJ.
Hard journey right up too. Yeah, didn't really play it. Oh, that ain't too bad.
But not before you check out Outlaw Offroad 4x4.
Right.
And Facebook.
Ain't move.
My dad slapped me in the face one time when I was a kid for looking at it. I ain't done it since. Oh, okay. I was a kid, man. My dad was like, don't look at it. Man, I was a kid. It was a spark. Hell, I thought it was fireworks, man.
Your dad actually cared about it. Mom was like, yeah, go ahead and watch it, Johnny. We'll wake up in the morning and feel like somebody's
I turned my head like, he looked like, I got out of the corner of his eye and he looked at me. I was like, and I did this, I went, bow, right in the face. You know, I was talking to y'all about some of the custom work that they do up here at Outlaw Offroad. So, had a chance to check out something they got going on here. So I'm gonna show you what they got going on. I'm gonna show you why he's doing it. Hold up. So here's Dave, he's doing some welding. So what you working on, man?
Set of shock, heavier shock mounts for the TJ we have out here. That one spends a lot of time out west and he wheels it very hard. Come in with a busted spring mount. They had kind of 12 fixed it and he wanted to upgrade that. We got the spring mounts in there, got the spring straightened out. But he didn't have any shock mounts because they're part of the spring mount on the TJ. So instead of buying just an aftermarket set, we're building a set similar to what was in there but heavier.
All right, now, originally, you showed me there's a reason why you're having to put this a little forward of the other one.
Yeah. Let me show you this here out here. I'll bring my other one that I haven't welded with me. Okay, so this TJ is stretched. This TJ is stretched from factory spec.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how far they actually stretched it. I'm thinking it's probably about 5-6 inches on the car.
Okay.
As far as wheelbase goes. Now, because of that stretch, his original spring mount lined up centered back here.
Right.
Okay. Well, that put the spring at a bow coming back. So, in turn of replacing this, we moved it forward so the spring is straight up and down. That way the spring's not bowed. We reset it, we recentered the axle so it's squared up, you know, side to side. And this will in turn mount there.
That's just some of the type of custom work that they do up here. And that plate that he's got, he actually cut that metal himself and welded it together. He cut it out of the steel sheet and everything. So I'm gonna let this guy get back to work because I hold him up all day. So see y'all. All right, so check it out. I'm gonna show y'all something while they're talking because I don't want to hold people up from working here, but they got a Jeep up here, and I used the good side to show you what they're doing. So on the other side, they're having an issue on this Jeep where the shackle mount is broken right across in that area. So, and it's pretty much cracked along there. So what he did on the other side, and I'll go over there and show it to you, he cut it off, and they're gonna replace both of them. So I'll go ahead and show you.
It's a shackle mount.
So, there it is, he's got it all cut off. He's gonna end up grinding that down, getting it all cleaned up. And what they're gonna end up putting on there is that. As you can see, this is part of the old one. How thin it is. If you look a little closer, you see what they're going from, what they're going to. You know, out there on that trail, you can break anything, but there's a little bit less of a chance breaking something else, a little more sturdier. So that's almost twice as thick as the old one. So they're gonna get those welded up, get them on there, and he'll be riding a little bit better. All right, so this is what the new mounts that Dave hooked up. I'm not gonna touch it because it's hot, but as y'all can see, look at the weld job. That's pretty good right there. Turn it over to the side. There's the other one. yeah, these are gonna be the new ones on that Jeep I was showing you just a few minutes ago. So he's gonna weld them up to the frame.
And hopefully they all look like that.
Oh, I guess it ain't hot as I thought it was. He's touching it.
Oh, it's warm.
I'm over here flipping it over with the screwdriver. Okay. There you go. Well, somebody's crazy enough to pick up one. Oh, my bad, y'all. But that's him. He's gonna weld them up back on there so he can get those leaves mounted back up, and he's good to go. Hey, what's up, everybody? So check this out. I'm still up here at Outlaw Off-Road. They got the Jeep done. I'll do the video over there in a second and show you what it looks like. Of course, you know what it looks like. It's on the ground, man. It's riding. You can't see gears. You can imagine. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so check this out. These guys up here at Outlaw Offroad, man, they're some really cool people. Me and one of these guys go back way back like 30 years or so. And that's this guy standing behind me. He's into this RC cars. Now I use my drone. I don't know much about RC cars, but I just want to show you a little bit of what he does with these RC cars. I think it's pretty cool because one of them I like it. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna show you what he got, and y'all can check it out for yourself. So check this out. So what? Talk to me, man. So what we got going on here?
I just got this one a week ago. The new axial rift bouncer, purpose built from axial as a bouncer. A few things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change tires, change wheels. Supposedly I got a sway bar kit coming out. It's a bolt-on for it. That's something that's fixing to come up on the Florida Outlaw Offroad list and B&T racing events at Hard Rock Off-Road Park. We're fixing to do that. They're doing it at all the major off-road events with the hill killer bouncers and stuff. This one is actually kind of a Heinz 57 as far as vehicles go. But looking at it, a lot of people actually think it's a hard body, like an ABS plastic body, which is common anymore on the 2 scale.
Right.
But it's actually a Lexan body. Then I've done a bunch of styling work too. I've weathered it. In the process, I got to finish the interior on it, do a little touch-ups on the body.
Right.
I built the drop bed in the back because the body actually comes flat across here. When you get the body, it comes flat. Lexan. I've built the bed.
Okay, yeah, I can see.
I've actually got working tailgate with the chains. You can pull the chains loose. The tailgate folds down.
I saw that.
I've got to do the inner fenders and all yet, but I like doing the scale realism now because you make them look as real as you possibly can.
Right.
And in doing that, they drive like a real truck.
Okay.
You know, it's leaf spring front and rear, and it flexes like a leaf spring truck would. You know, it's not like a purpose-built buggy that, you know, flexes like crazy, you know.
Right. This bug is running swampers. I mean, come on now. How many people with buggies or with these RC cars that you know that are running swampers?
BFGs.
What's on this one?
BFG
This is running BFGs. Come on now. Come on now. That's just how serious they can get. Come on now, let's see what he's got back here. He's pulling out something.
These are what's fixing to go on it.
Holy mother. What in the world?
Super Swamper SX.
This going on the buggy or
That's
it's
going on the buggy. Going on aluminum bead locks, and they're going to have the same cut that Coworks does on their bouncer buggy.
Now that you leave that phone in there?
Yep.
I put these on the Gladiator.
Gladiator did good with that SX as well.
Might have a little more grip. Probably air them down about 15. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man.
Yeah, those are going on a set of bead locks I'm hoping to be picking up tomorrow. They're a little bit shorter, but they're the same width.
So, how much does, well, I know they're different. We're going to see that buggy right over there. So how much that buggy run?
The buggy without battery and chargers is averaging between 460 and 490.
Affordable.
Affordable.
That's less than my drone.
And that comes with all Spectrum gear in it, Spectrum receiver, Spectrum 3-channel radio, and the new Spectrum brushless motor.
Look, y'all, I don't know none of what he just said, All I know is it's cheaper than my drone. That's what I'm saying. Like 3 times cheaper, 2 times, something like that. It's cheaper than my drone.
The base,
And I crashed that thing over there, but that, come on.
the base vehicle that this is based on is $269 comes with the kit with no electronics.
I seriously thought they were more than that.
I've got the yellow one that you've seen,
Yeah.
first one, without the modifications that I've done to it, out of the box, ready to run. That one is $449.
Y'all need to stay tuned because I think old Laz over there is gonna have to get a little Laz. All right, man. Hey, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you telling us about the RC cars.
Yeah.
I'm about to go out and spend some money and get about 4 or 5 of them. Call it a day. Somebody needs to test out a vehicle. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. I'm not taking this one because I just got them gears put in. But they're taking out this JT and they're taking out that Jeep over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop in that one over there and I'm gonna try to get some video and some pics to go on this site. So we going. See y'all. There's a Gladiator somewhere. Where'd he go?